Cryptocurrency, in all its forms, is an interesting subject. The basic concept of digital currency that is independent of any centralized or national bank or government has been around for some time now, but it's only recently that the technology has matured to the extent that most people are familiar with it. Bitcoin was created in 2009 as open-source software by an unknown individual using the moniker Satoshi Nakamoto. Bitcoins are produced as a reward for miners, or people who use their computers to process transactions and add them to blocks on the blockchain network. Miners are then compensated with transaction fees and newly generated bitcoins, which in turn is a digital currency. This method enables the distribution of these incentives in the absence of any central entity. Digital money is one of the most exciting areas in the world of security and currencies, and new developments seem to happen every day. There is a lot of information about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies on the internet, and it can be difficult to keep up. No worries, we will make it easier for you to keep up to date on the latest developments in digital money and ways to best earn crypto. This is True Crypto. Before we begin, we ask you to like, share, and subscribe to get the latest and trending news on crypto, NFTs, mining, and more. So give this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm to stay updated. On August 18, 2008, the domain name bitcoin.org was registered. On October 31, 2008, a link to Satoshi Nakamoto's article Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for digital currency, was posted to a cryptography mailing group. In January 2009, Nakamoto published the Bitcoin program as open-source code. The Bitcoin network was established on January 3, 2009, when Nakamoto mined the first block of the chain, known as the Genesis block. The sentence, "The Times the 3rd of January 2009 Chancellor on the verge of second financial rescue," was included in the Coinbase of this block. This message refers to a Times headline and has been regarded as both a date and a statement on the instability created by fractional reserve banks. The first Bitcoin transaction was received by cypherpunk Hal Finney, who had built the first reusable proof-of-work system in 2004. Finney downloaded the Bitcoin program on its release date and got 10 bitcoins from Nakamoto on January 12, 2009. According to blockchain researchers, Nakamoto mined about 1 million bitcoins before vanishing in 2010 when he gave over the network alert key and management of the code repository to Gavin Andresen. Andresen went on to become the Bitcoin Foundation's chief developer. Andresen then attempted to decentralize power. In contrast to the apparent authority of Nakamoto's contributions, this opened the door for debate about Bitcoin's future evolutionary route. Following the initial proof-of-concept transactions, the first big users of Bitcoin were illicit marketplaces such as Silk Road. During its first 30 months, commencing in February 2011, Silk Road only took Bitcoins as payment, trading 9.9 million Bitcoins worth about $214 million. The Bitcoin Foundation was established in September 2012 to support the development and use of Bitcoin. Due to a fault in Bitcoin software version 0.8, the blockchain momentarily split into two separate chains with differing rules in March 2013. For 6 hours, the two blockchains functioned concurrently, each with its own version of the transaction history since the split. When the bulk of the network dropped to version 0.7 of the Bitcoin software and chose the backward-compatible version of the blockchain, normal functionality was restored. As a result, this blockchain became the longest chain and was acceptable to all participants, independent of the Bitcoin software version. During the split, the Mt. Gox exchange temporarily suspended Bitcoin deposits, and the price fell by 23% to $37 before rebounding to the prior level of around $48 in the following hours. A month later in April, exchanges BitInstant and Mt. Gox faced processing delays owing to inadequate capacity, causing the Bitcoin price to plummet from $266 to $76 before quickly recovering to $160. the price of Bitcoin soared to $259 on April 10 before plummeting by 83% to $45 during the next 3 days. On February 16, 2015, the software's release 0.10 was made available. It offered a consensus library, which provided programmers with simple access to the network's consensus rules. Developers introduced new functionality in version 0.11.2 that enabled transactions to be rendered unspendable until a certain period in the future. On April 15, 2016, Bitcoin Core 0.12.1 was released, allowing several soft forks to occur concurrently. Bitcoin Core 0.13.0, which was published on August 23, 2016, was worked on by about 100 people. The 0.13.1 version was subjected to rigorous testing and investigation, which resulted in some delays in its release. The objective of SegWit was to assist and develop the Lightning Network. The network was enabled with SegWit on August 24, 2017. In a single week, the value of the digital money soared by over 50%. Bitcoin was priced at $2,748 on July 21, 2017, up 52% from $1,835 on July 14, 2017. Dissatisfied with the activation of SegWit, supporters of Big Blocks split the program on August 1, 2017 to produce Bitcoin Cash, which became one of several forks of Bitcoin. China outlawed Bitcoin trade, beginning with preliminary measures in September 2017 and culminating in a total ban on the 1st of February 2018. YouTube deleted Bitcoin and cryptocurrency videos in December 2019, but then restored the content after determining that they had made the incorrect judgment. By June 2019, the price has risen to $13,000. A single Bitcoin is now valued $41,834 at the time of this video. People in the United States usually utilize Bitcoin as an alternative investment, helping to diversify a portfolio away from equities and bonds. Bitcoin is also used to make purchases and is more widely accepted by many merchants nowadays. Overstock, AT&T, and Twitch are just a few of the large companies that take Bitcoin. You could also find that some small local businesses and websites accept Bitcoin too. PayPal has announced that it would allow cryptocurrencies to be used as a funding source for purchases this year, financing transactions by automatically converting customers' crypto holdings to fiat cash. People in foreign nations, particularly those with less stable currencies, may utilize cryptocurrencies instead of their local money. Bitcoin allows people to hold value without having to rely on a government-backed currency. It allows individuals to prepare for the worst-case situation. Bitcoin is already gaining momentum in nations such as Venezuela, Argentina, and Zimbabwe, which are severely in debt. However, when using Bitcoin as a currency rather than an investment, you must be mindful of some tax consequences. It was one of the first digital currencies to make payments using peer-to-peer technology. Individuals and businesses that possess computer capacity and participate in the network of mining are in charge of processing transactions on the ledger and are motivated by incentives. These miners may be regarded as the decentralized authority ensuring the Bitcoin network's legitimacy. The rate at which fresh Bitcoins are issued to miners varies a lot. There are only 21 million Bitcoins available for mining. There are more than 18 million Bitcoins in circulation as of June 2021, with less than 3 million still to be mined. In this sense, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies vary from fiat money. In centralized banking systems, the currency is released at a pace that corresponds to the increase in products. This method is meant to preserve price stability. A decentralized system, such as Bitcoin, determines the release rate in advance and according to an algorithm. With only 21 million Bitcoin ever to be mined, the rarity of the crypto asset will only rise in the future. Want to purchase Bitcoin? The majority of Bitcoin purchases are made through exchanges like Coinbase. Exchanges enable you to purchase, trade, and hold cryptocurrencies, and creating an account is similar to opening a brokerage account in that you must authenticate your identity and supply some form of money, such as a bank account or debit card. Coinbase, Kraken, and Gemini are all major exchanges. By using the links below, not only will you help support this channel at no additional cost to you, but you will also receive free Bitcoin. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more cryptocurrency news and updates.